Okay, that's frustrating. So this dump truck just got a 2x speed boost. I was hoping that this dump truck would, but alas. Speaking of, this dump truck is done. Okay, yeah, we don't have access to bricks yet. We could start you on wood. I mean, you take literally forever to do it. No, let's start you on sand. Yeah. Can you show me the... Stop. Run the roadworks. Thank you. Yeah, that's going to be a painful length of time, but it will be hilarious, and at least it gives you something to do. Alright. Okay, eggs and clay. We don't have access to clay. We do have access to glass. I think it might be a limited supply, though. It is, but it's nice and close by, so let's do it. Sooner we get to another, I'd say maybe another 12 businesses, I think, we will have double our current speed, which would be pretty excellent. Gumdiggers Park wants 0.4 of a ton of wood. Heading out.
Check your Facebook messages when you get a chance.
Okay.
Landlord stuff.
Alright. Are you gonna grab lunch on your way home?
I'm not sure.
Okay. If you do, message me on Discord?
Mm-hmm.
No. Facebook.
Facebook? Okay.
Facebook. Alright. Give me 1 second. Just going to turn off the display capture and log into Facebook so that way if I get a message from Jess, it'll come on through. Sorry, I mean Mrs. Bain. Oh my god, you know her name. How terrible. Actually not married. We chat chose the name Mrs. Bain. And I just stuck with it. So not married. That's right, your life is a lie. I've been lying to you all along. It's terrible. So I do apologize if you hear a couple of Facebook noises, but shouldn't be too big of a deal. Okay, we're basically out of chickens and eggs now, so we need to find a source for wheat to be able to deal with that. Abbey Caves needs tomatoes or lettuce. We'll get you some tomatoes. Now, for those not in the know, I effectively have 3 Mrs. Baines, so it's a little crazy in my neck of the woods. And generally on stream, I refer to them as Mrs. Bain, the other Mrs. Bain, and the other Mrs. Bain. I have added one, yes. I don't think you'll ever really hear me refer to the other Mrs. Bain that much. But yeah, that's why my weekends are hectic at the moment. This one should be nice and easy to do as well. Nope, 3 is my max. 3 is definitely my max. I have a limit, and 3 is definitely it. That's what they all say. Yup. No, I seriously have so much difficulty managing, keeping all the commitments and stuff, lined up in my head. It's really bad. And that's just with 3. And, the other Mrs. Bain, I don't see her very often. So even with that, I struggle. And, I just don't feel like it would be fair to go so far as to end up with a 4th. 4,551 wood. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay. I think I'm going to have to start looking at this zoo soon. In fact, might as well do it now. Chances are we've unlocked most of the stuff for the zoo. So it's frustrating because it's going to take some zooming in and out. I almost wish that I could, I know I can bookmark areas and stuff, but I wish that I could, you know how in Tabletopia, well, no one else is going to know, but Shadow will know, you can create bookmarks. So I wish I could create Control 1 on this screen and then Control 2 somewhere else and just be able to sort of back and forth it rather than zooming in and out. I mean, it's not going to give me RSI or anything, but it is a little on the frustrating side. Okay, one part of the zoo done. What do you need? You need wool. I don't know if I have access to wool. I do. Enjoy. It is Wednesday, right? Yes, it is. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Okay. The giraffe will take a small amount of meat. I think it's faster to probably have just selected one. I'm choosing between 2 things and taking time to choose between 2 things when my truck travels so fast that it wouldn't have really mattered. Okay. Spider Monkey needs some steel, apparently. Don't know what that Spider Monkey's planning, but It's worrisome. Okay. What? Okay, I can't complete the Southern White Rhino yet. I'm missing one thing. Same with the Free Flight Avery. Same with the Tuatara, which kind of looks like a, that's a pretty cool looking lizard. It kind of looks like, I forget the lizard that we have here that's kind of similar, but that's alright. Tomatoes are kind of close by, if memory serves. Yeah, they are. We gotta be close to that ×2 speed upgrade. Alright, sorghum. That could not have been the fastest route. Yeah, I don't know what causes it's like takes one route this way and the other route back. I think it's got something to do with whatever weird pathfinding algorithm that it uses. It's not a very consistent one. Don't know what it is with zoos and Sumatran tigers, but they really do like them. Didn't realize Sumatran tigers were vegos. Pretty sure they ain't, but that's fine. Oh, maybe that wasn't the Sumatran tiger. Okay, who knows? Whew. Lots of little steps in this zoo. It's a pity we don't have access to all of it. I'd like to be able to complete it and just mark it off my list and never have to look at it again. But that's just what it is. Okay, I just got an achievement for completing 50 businesses in New Zealand, so we must be getting awfully close. The African hunting dog requires some pork, bacon, or ham. Let's turn the power on and off for these guys. Didn't mean to double click them, but that's okay. Alright. I think, yeah, entertainment is down here. I do like that this entertainment thing, which uses a lot of different things, is always like quite general, but it's always the same things. Wherever entertainment is, it means the thing down here. Flowers, I think. I don't quite understand how you find flowers entertaining, but you do you, game. Okay, come on, more speed. You gotta be close. Gotta be close. Alright, the rest of these... Oh my gosh, there's so many in this tiny little spot. No, under entertainment, I believe the option was for flowers. Let's go get some grapes. Gosh, the route we have to take because we don't have this tiny little bit of road work done. Okay, once you're done with that... Oh, we gotta be close. Can't do you. We don't have access to wheat. Okay, so we're done with the zoo for now. There's also a big bundle over here, which is a whole bunch of gardens. This is a pretty big garden place, this area. Okay, let's start with the tropical garden. Don't know why the tropical garden needs some sheep, but I'm not going to ask. Okay, you require groceries. Should we water? Let's get you some milk for a change. No, chicken is... I guess we probably have enough chicken, actually. Yeah, we don't have a way to get more chicken, but I don't mind using a little bit of a finite resource. A currently finite resource on a single spot like this. So, there we go. 4 times speed unlock. You are progressing well, completing businesses in the United States of America. Does the game know something I don't? Complete more businesses to gain access to the Boeing rented factory. Okay. Alright, we have unlocked 4 times speed. Okay, now we can focus on the next step, which is towns. Okay. Let's have a look and just make sure we're not already at it. We are already at it. Excellent. Okay. So, we can get a 20-ton or a 40-ton truck. Now, these bigger trucks, I think, require different roads. I think once you hit the 20-tonners, they can't take certain roads. Might be wrong about that. But I don't mind picking a used B-double and seeing. Actually, you know, a new B-double is almost the same cost as a used B-double. So I guess we'll give it a shot. I'm a little bit flustered at the amount, because it's like we're pretty close to being able to get a ship. Not that we've unlocked... No, he has been drinking Coke. Not that we've unlocked any sort of shipping lanes or anything yet. Let's do it. Alright, B-double. We got you. Now. Let's see. Can you take rare yellow or orange roots? You can. Can you take pink roots? You can. Okay, so we're not limited yet. There's only like one truck bigger than a B-double. It's a B-triple. And B-triples are something that I think there's only a few places in the world that use B-triples. So maybe I'm wrong about that, but I know Europe doesn't, and I know the US doesn't. So us crazy Australians, on the other hand, are like, let's just strap another container on this truck. What could possibly go wrong? Alright. Let's go and grab this chicken. You are going to be so slow. But you're going to be faster because we have 4 times speed unlocked. So now we could have left some really easy ones for this truck to grab, but that's okay. We're going to try and ramp it up to at least 2 times speed as fast as possible. Because eventually this will overtake our 6 times dump truck entirely. Yeah, I don't know what roads the B-double can't go on. Alright. Because there's only really 2 colors of roads in the game so far. These orange ones and these pink ones. And you would think that that differentiator would mean something. But so far it doesn't necessarily seem to. Is that a road open? Oh, good work, Slowpoke. Nice. I'd get you to do more, but honestly... I think it's time to get rid of you. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Once I get 2 times speed, then I'm going to start unlocking the roads that take a lot of resources, which will speed up the routes overall, which is going to be good. Then I'll open up the southern part of the island and start seeing what I need over in that area. Okay, 1 done. We unlocked Power Boost, which is nice. Speeds up the full vehicle to effectively 2 times speed. So we're after single businesses in your area. Okay, look. Entertainment's a little bit away. What about you? You need paper. You need a lot of paper. You need exactly the amount of paper that this business currently provides. Let's do it. It's a pity that we got our 4 times speed and then immediately went and got a slow truck, because we sort of can't really tell that the speed's been upgraded. Like, we can, because we know how slow these vehicles were just a wee bit ago, but it's going to take a while to load all that. But once he unlocks the loader bonus, should be fine. He moves much faster now that he's full load because he's got the P bonus. Cool. Some more stuff there, that's fine. Planks. Yeah, planks should be nice and nearby as well. Sure. It's going to be kind of hard to judge, like 2 tons looks like, but we'll just wait a little bit and then be like, yeah, that's probably 2 tons. It's probably a lot more than 2 tons, just quietly, but that's fine. Okay, so that's the 3rd business done. I don't think fish are close by. Actually, Torpo wasn't a business, so that could be a problem. Mirror Junction needs eggs. That's not an option. Okay, what about fish? How far away is fish? Could be closer, but it could also be further away. I don't know if we've discovered... Yeah, we have discovered worms. Yeah, I think the chicken farm or something gives worms. Something like that. We have loader now too, which is both good and terrifying. Yep, that took like 2 seconds to load 10 tons, so... Okay. Cheese. I don't know if we've unlocked cheese. I know we've got places that need it. Oh, we have unlocked cheese. It's probably going to need milk. Fancy that. Gosh, it just fills so quickly. My gosh. Alright, you require a small amount of planks. Okay, we're already at 2 times speed. Entertainment. Let's go. So I know I said we were going to unlock stuff, but 4 times speed is just around the corner. And that is effectively another double. This sort of sounds out of place. I wonder if we've reached the weird part of the playlist. No? Okay, it's still part of the main stuff. We're about to get to the weird part soon. Alright, fish. Let's do this road while we're here, because it's really close. Okay, I think glass is a limited supply if memory serves, but sheep are not. Hey, we get to use the road we just unlocked. Fantastic. Alright, 3 businesses into getting the upgrade. 2 more businesses and we'll be at ×4. 87 fish is maybe a bit much, but that is for a town. No, that's also a limited supply. We could do those 3 things, but we will not. Alright. What about oranges? I haven't seen oranges, and I will continue to not see oranges. Okay, let's zoom on into this because there was a ton of these. We got pigs and lettuce and stuff. Yeah, it should be easy. The only reason I didn't want to do it is because I was lazy and didn't want to zoom in. Let's get the lettuce. Alright, we're already at the 4. It's pretty fast. So this is already faster than the 6 times earlier. Why would you take that? Whatever, game. Okay, let's see if there's any other easy ones in here. The answer is yes. Asphalt is very easy. Okay. Wool is possibly easy. Wool is not easy. Okay, take it back. Like, it probably is. Oh, steel is very easy. The American Modernist Garden. Oh, this is USA owned after all, apparently. Gosh, we go fast. Fertilizer should be nice and easy. And that should get us to 6 times, or be 1 away from 6 times. Must be 1 away from 6 times. Okay, there was still 2 we haven't looked at yet, I think. You're a triple. You know what? We have the speed. Let's have a quick look at wool. Just while we're here. We get wool from this place here, which requires sheep to get wool. Well, you know what is interesting about sheep? Oh, what I wanted to say. It's fine. I won't. That'd be a terrible Welshman to say that. It's fantastic. Let's upgrade the business first, using planks. Yeah, okay, that's a little frustrating when it's finished doing that. Alright, that should be fine. Okay, we now have access to tons and tons and tons of wool. I had a feeling that would be easy, that's why I wanted to have a quick look. And there's 2 places there that required wool, so... Huh. There's the other place that requires wool. Maybe it was just growing up in the country, but I never found chickens to be particularly pungent. Okay, let's start unlocking some stuff. Okay, we are getting roads done. Let's have a look at this road. This is limestone, which we still don't have access to. It's alright, one of these required steel. You require clay, which we still don't have access to. You required steel, and you also require steel. One of you is 42 and one of you is 44. Look, it's a little frustrating that you aren't less than 40. It's almost like the game knows what it's doing there. That's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to bring the other dump truck. Oh no, never mind. Oh. We'll bring the other dump truck to do sand. Okay. Alright, one done. I'm gonna do the other one as well. I need to click that. Just since we're already here, we might as well just get it done. Ah, so there you go. That did only upgrade it to level 2. So pity, because if we had have upgraded it to level 3. Fun story about chickens. If you don't believe that like free range is something worth doing, maybe this will change your mind. I was living in a farming town, and basically a town on the edge of farming land and non-farming land. And while I was there, that's where I went to school. And school was pretty great. But one of our things that we had to do in agriculture class, which wasn't a required subject at all, I chose to take it. It was I was coming from a city school, so the idea of like this whole agriculture business was new and exciting. So why not? And one of them was we had to raise chickens for slaughter. There was, I don't know, 12 or 15 of us in the class, and we each got a chicken. Myself and one other, like every time we had agriculture class, we kind of do, like there were these periods where we were left alone to do whatever we wanted. That might actually not be enough. No, it is. Sure, game. I don't know how that happened. Not gonna ask. So my friend and I, although he wasn't my friend at the time, but he was at the end of this, we were the only two who spent time with our chickens. We took them out for walks. We, basically hung out with them and sat down with them and almost treated them like pets, pretty much. At the end of the amount of weeks, our chickens were almost triple the size of all the other chickens in the pen. When we took them to get slaughtered, we actually ended up with Steggles. I don't know if Steggles is a worldwide company, but it's pretty much Australia's main chicken company, coming to our school to ask us what we had done to grow these massive chickens. And the answer was, we just treated them nice. Probably not particularly useful to Steggles, I dare say, but it does make the world a difference. We couldn't eat our chickens, and I sort of couldn't come to the whole concept of eating our chickens. So me and my friend, we swapped our giant chicken. It was pretty good. I ate his, he ate mine. The end. I just find it interesting. Alright, so now we've unlocked Wellington. Sort of. We will have unlocked Wellington when I travel over there. We must do our exploration. More exploration. Okay. So we now have explored the entire of the Northern Island. Which, like I said, I do forget the name of. And the game doesn't really tell me. I know they have separate names and stuff like that, but what on earth? Ah, it's a quarantine. So we can't really take any of these into this area. So it's letting us know what we can and cannot take through this area for whatever reasons. Now, basically, it's the game's way of segregating areas with a gate, so that way you have to puzzle out each area. Because otherwise, it'd be easy if you could just can't take over through there. If you could just bring like all the steel in the world into here, but no, you are limited. Alright, what are we going to do next? I suppose we could complete Wellington. That's relatively easy except for the clay. Alright, I think we could focus mostly on... We have a wool mill, which requires wool and flowers to turn into wool yarn. As you... I'll just mute my mic. And we're back. Sorry, that was probably loud. Okay, Wellington Botanic Gardens tells us a bit about it. But we are basically going to focus now on doing the towns. I suppose what we could do is we could have a look at the... We have to complete Wangray, New Zealand to get a free truck in Australia. Wangray. Probably pronouncing that terribly. F for find. Look, I could have butchered it even worse by adding even more Australianism to it. What do you mean, Wangari? Is that where we're going? We're going to Wangari? Much worse. Say Wakatane. Or do you want me to say it like I'm an Australian? Wakatini. Alright, we don't have access to cattle. And I think the question mark... There you go, typical Aussie. I think the question mark around it is, hey, you can't get that on this island. And naturally we can't. So we are limited as to what we can do here. Okay. What I need to do is I need to figure out... Oh, I know what I do. I click this, center map on town. There we go. Ah, easy. We can do this. I think we've pretty much unlocked all of these to ludicrous levels. Maybe not planks. I think planks might be a little behind. No, planks is pretty good. Planks could do with some more wood though, so let's do that first. Alright, and if we give you 50 tons of plastic, you'll upgrade. Okay, our plastic production is currently limited. Because you need sand. Alright, let's do that. Alright, let's get you some oil. 25 of wood. Let's do that. And then 40 of gravel. Nice. Sorry about the obnoxious noises. There's going to be a few of them. It wasn't really worth upgrading all these businesses when I had the previous truck. But now is another story. Okay. $35 ton of plastics. Now I don't know if getting I think we can only do businesses that have an input when they get to level 3. I don't think we can do like any old business. Like I don't think if you get, hey, plastics level 3, you can just build plastics in places. Like I don't think it works like that. But getting something like steel to level 3 is pretty good because it lets you build steel in places that you otherwise couldn't. This place needs wood. Unfortunately, it needs 45 wood, which is a little bit frustrating, but that's okay. Alrighty. So I want to see what you need once I've delivered wood, because I kind of do want to get you to level 3. I know that's not what we need right now. Oh, you need a ton of wood. Ah, this is the place that we were going to go to, so that's fine. Yeah, go to it. Now, you might be mistaken to think that we're going to get a lot of money for completing one Gary. But you would be mistaken. We only get money based on the population when it comes to towns, I believe. So we will not get that much. Kiwi money isn't worth much anyway. Fair, fair. Forget if it's worth more than Australia. Surely not. Surely not. I don't know, maybe they're actually useful at exports, unlike we are. Gosh, we are useless at exports. They export Peter Jackson movies. Touche. Okay, so frustratingly, we're going to need to resupply it with wood, but you know what we can do for that? We can just grab 8 more tons of it. Send it across. Plenty. Also pallets of milk to an apartment in the Netherlands. That is not a reference that I understand. Tell you what, New Zealand also does pretty fantastically. Apple juice. Hawke's Bay apple juice. Oh, it's good stuff. I don't know if they ship that worldwide, but it's good. It's real good. Okay. The world is a big place, so we completed. We got a free truck in Australia. We also got Australia is on fire. Bushfires rage up and down the east coast of Australia. Thousands of properties being burnt. Many of the roads are blocked. Help put the fires out. Okay, we get the same thing twice, but that's alright. We get B doubles as rewards for doing the thing. Let's have a quick look at Australia. Okay, so we start in the Australian Capital Territory, which is not somewhere like particularly useful or good. But as you can see, it's quite dense. This level of density is kind of what I'm expecting a lot of in Australia. There's going to be like some things that are going to be really sparse and out there, but yeah. Welcome to Australia. Sorry, it's on fire. Yep. We'll jump into Australia in a little bit. I want to kind of continue doing some things here. Wait. Gugong produces water, but also wants water. You know, I think I'm just, like, while I'm here, I'm just going to do this. Can I not just tell it to supply its own demand? Okay, oh, we don't have a route to Gugong yet. Okay. I just happened to click on a really interesting place. Never heard of Gugong, never been there. ACT is... Yup. It's a place. It's a place. Oh, we could start delivering a epic ton of flowers. Flowers are here, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's deliver some fertilizer to you. Don't really care where. Then we'll see what you need to upgrade. Wood, fantastic. As long as it's not things like wire, should be just fine. I definitely don't think they're allowed to visit the Kiwi forest. I think Australia might have some relaxed stuff for people who are vaccinated. Not 100% certain on that, of course, but I'm reasonably sure. We're out of cheese. Don't know if Kiwi cheese is any good. Could be. Let's get you some milk. Let's upgrade you with some wood. Some of it is great. Not surprised. Okay. I'd supply with more milk, but we are out of sorghum. Seems pretty easy. Actually, let's change that to plastic, please. And grab the sorghum after. I think I didn't provide enough. Good work, Bane. So the reason why I wanted to do it in that order is this gets me experience. So let's have a look. We need wood for sorghum farm. Too easy. Let's do that. I do like a lot of these chains. They make a lot of sense. And what I like about this game is this is the way that I'm coming to this. Without the driving, this game is basically World Truck Simulator without the driving, and with like more interesting like reasons to do the loads from X to Y to Z, if you know what I mean. So I am fairly fond of it right now. Why would you want to go to the Mediterranean? Australia has a terrible board game cruise that may or may not be going ahead. There you go. Just pick somewhere else, forehead. So easy. Okay, plastic to upgrade the tomato farm. Let's do it. Starting to get the hang of it. So one of the cool things about the game is that when you're zoomed out to this level, which is really smart of the developers, the first click is always going to take you to any, like anything that provides goods. Okay, what we need to do is give a ton of water to... no, we didn't stop. Okay, a ton of water to a place I'm not going to pronounce very well. No, that seems like a bad idea. Let's give a ton of water to... Nope, that's another bad idea. Are you also a city? You are, but you're an easy city for me to complete. Let's do it. New Zealand is apparently a fantastic place to visit. Yeah, kiwi fruit should be fine too. I think we leveled that up. We didn't level it up as much as we could have. Let's get it some fertilizer. Maybe not in the dead of winter though. Yeah, fair. Definitely fair. Crates. Yeah, I didn't think we have a place that does that. Do we? We do not. Okay, but that's fine. We didn't need to. Let's get kiwi fruit into Hastings. Yeah, what's New Zealand? Oh, yeah, okay, so New Zealand's kind of like on par with New South Wales and Adelaide and stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Winter in that area isn't too crazy. You maybe down in, I was going to say Dunedin, but that's definitely wrong. In the south, probably get pretty cold, I would say. Just from a guess.